peace that surpasses all understanding. Good morning. Good morning. Got a little incense going. Sandalwood. It's good shit. Just moments before I pushed the button, I was like fucking cleaning my house. I was intuitively it was intuitively suggested that I do another video. And I'm like, cleaning my house. Look at dude. Look at dude. I got my dishes on the counter from dinner last night, and I'm like, I'm gonna do a video, and they might, old programming, man. I fucking live here. I live here. I eat here. I sleep here. I do my thing. I do my thing here. I smoke butts, man. Smoke butts. I drink coffee. This and the raspiness in my voice are unrelated. You might be saying, no. He smokes. He's raspy. I've been smoking for the last 5 years. I quit for a long time. And September 15th, 2015, traumatic experience. I used to drink a lot. I would classify my old self as an alcoholic. Straight up alcoholic. Chug-a-lug out of a fucking bottle of vodka, Southern Comfort, Tanqueray gin, you name it, man, throw it down. What does that have to do with anything? Started smoking 5 years ago after this traumatic experience, and in that given moment, this choice was the absolute least of my fucking concerns. I was freaking out. There was a lot of shit going on. So I instead of having a drink or a drug, I started smoking again after a long time of quitting. But I know my body well enough. To know that this hoarseness, this raspiness, is not, it might be aggravated by this. Aggravated, not caused by. It may be aggravated by this, but not caused by the butts. And intuitively, I already kind of know what's going on. Take the cotton out of my fucking ears and put it in my mouth. Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up. Start listening. Stop talking. And I know there's one friend in particular who will appreciate that. It's been overwhelming for them, straight up. And any of you who know me on a personal level, I throw down some serious energy, that's who I am, like it or leave it. You like it? Awesome, man, we res, But a lot of people kind of have to take me in small doses, That's my energy, man. That's my energy. I'm not going to fucking change for every yahoo on the street, but for my friends and for the people I genuinely care about, it's important. You gotta, you talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk, no pun intended. Good shit right here. But I made a video the other day, whatever day, man, they're all kind of just melting together. I shit you not. Yesterday was Monday. Can somebody explain that to me? These fucking time warps, man. Yeah, I just glitched out. Sorry. I'm willing to bet that I'm not synced anymore. My speech. so you can hear me, but my words are not synced. The last time that happened, but I ain't stopping. Just turn the, if it's confusing, turn the screen down and just listen. So being guided to this share this morning, you know, take the cotton out of my ears, stick it in my mouth, shut the fuck up, start listening. You know that feeling? You know that feeling? Yeah, that's me. I love coffee though. Long story short, my video yesterday, the day before, a little amped up, you know, straight up, a little amped up. This is actually, this is still my first cup of coffee. Bring it in, Scott. Yesterday, the day before, I made a video about 4 days. 4 days, and I made a comment that it was relevant. And I couldn't quite, it wasn't I was holding out on you, like, I got a secret. I just didn't know. It was relevant, and it was not pounding, but it was like, boom, 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 boom. 4 days, 4 days, 4 days. What's going on? 4 days. And simultaneously, raspy, losing my voice straight up. What was it, yesterday I was talking to a friend, and man, I was like, my voice was gone. We actually kind of switched over to text and chat because I couldn't fucking talk. And I woke up that way this morning, yesterday, and the day before. Little tap on the shoulder. Scott, shut up. You know, this isn't, as far as I'm concerned, this is my higher self. Straight up, man. Straight up. This is my higher self tapping me on the shoulder, reaching out, saying, very gently, you know, I'm making it this big production. Very gently tapping me on the shoulder. Shut your fucking mouth, dude. Just shut up. Shut up and listen. There's something that you need to hear. 4 days. 4 days. And I'm guided. I'm being... It's being suggested to me, suggested strongly. You jump out of an airplane, I strongly suggest you pull the ripcord. That kind of suggestion. Taking 4 days off. And I don't mean taking 4 days off from communicating or even talking. I got to go to work. I'm going to see people. I'm going to go to the convenience store, whatever. And I'm going to say please and thank you. And but this arena and certain other arenas, you know, where I'm, you know, and I need to take a break from talking about this stuff with others, and I need to take the cotton out of my ears, put it in my mouth, and listen to whatever's going on, and be in a place to receive. And I'll be straight up honest with you, it scares the shit out of me, man. You know, last November, when I had my experience, you know, and I hear all this fucking woke and enlightened, and it doesn't sit right with me, man. Those words, they don't sit right with me. My experience last November, and I didn't have anybody to talk to, and there were certain channels on YouTube who I was resonating with, and I reached out to these masculine figures gently. I was freaking out, but I reached out, please help, I don't understand. And long story short, they told me to jog on. Practice what you preach, man. I don't know. And it was devastating. And the juju I got from that experience, unfortunately, and I continue to hold those masculine energies in love, but the juju that I got from that, the vibe that I got from those exchanges, was that if I had breasts and was even remotely attractive as a woman, I wouldn't be having this conversation with you right now. On the flip side of that, three. Numbers are great, and a lot of symbology in numbers. And three, and I'm thinking of these three particular female energies that manifested, appeared in my reality, and I'm gonna two of them, I will just say, have Mary energy. Two of them, strong Mary energy, and the other one hails from the fifth dimension. And I'll leave it at that. And those three feminine energies were gracious and patient and tolerant and loving and genuine, and they engaged with me and started answering my questions. Is this fucking normal? Am I going crazy? I feel like I'm nuts. Should I start polishing a bullet? And they were just like fucking awesome, and they continue to be. I'm very grateful for the in those three examples of divine energy. They are walking the walk and talking the talk, or vice versa. And I am. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. It's a humbling experience. Humbling, and that's another thing. Humbling and humiliated, they sound a lot alike. They're not. Humiliation is actually the opposite of humility. Humility is received with grace. Grace is an unmerited gift. There was nothing you could have possibly done to receive such abundance. You couldn't have, you know what I mean? Grace, an unmerited gift. And grace can be quite humbling. Wow, awestruck, humbling, awestruck by the generosity and compassion of others. And then there's humiliation, which is quite a different experience. You're squashed. You're just, you're, all right, humiliating, embarrassment, shame, guilt, remorse, humiliation, negative. Humbling is uplifting. Humiliation squashes you, makes you feel small. It takes the divinity from you. Humbling lifts you up and lets you know who you are. It helps you to become more self-aware. Being humiliated makes you forget who you are. It makes you feel small and tiny. Humiliated, small and tiny, humbling, divine and grand. Okay? I can feel it. So, I don't know when this is going to... I'm like, Scott, you need to do this for 4 days. You need to do this for 4 days. That's the constant message coming in. And I'm afraid. Excuse me. Strike that. I'm not afraid. I am experiencing apprehension about what I'm going to encounter. I'm not being present in the moment, and that's not good. I'm projecting what I think might happen. And I've had so much experience now, so many experiences now, that 99.9% of the time, those things that I was projecting and I had anxiety or apprehension about, or fear, I was experiencing those emotions and those sensations. I was 99.999% of the time, I was completely off. And the experience, when it came, I was like, whoa, dude. Fucking hell, man. This is, it might have been painful, but it wasn't what I projected. And the fear or that anxiety is coming from that period of time when I was reaching out to these masculine figures. Essentially, for lack of a better word, I was rejected. Dude, man, jog on, and there was a period of time from that experience to the experience of where these divine feminine energies, these three, as above, so below, these three divine feminine energies entered my field. And they were very compassionate and kind. There was that period of time in between those two experiences where I was alone, quote unquote, alone. And that experience where there was I was fucked in the head because nothing was coming in, nothing was happening, and I felt abandoned. Not necessarily by a tangible human material thing, presence, but my spirituality, my connection to whatever was going on seemed to withdraw from me. And it was a frightening experience, It was a lot of anxiety, like, what am I doing wrong? And, self-doubt. And so now being guided to this, back off, dude, for 4 days. Back off. Take the cotton out of your ears, put it in your mouth, shut the fuck up and listen. That's the sensation. 4 days. And I know, and trust me, guys, trust me, this experience, doing video, I'm not necessarily suggesting that you start your own YouTube channel. I mean, if you're guided that way, cool, man, cool. I'd love to see it. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I'd love to engage with you, have some exchange. But something that I found, like, spot on, fucking dead nuts. That's a real word, by the way, guys. Dead nuts. It's construction speak. But finding that, take your phone, man. You got a camera on your phone. Start doing video documentation of your experiences. Share them, don't share them, hold on to them for your own learning and your own growth. It's amazing what happens when, now this is the experience where I have an altar over there, AKA it's my fucking kitchen table, and I made my altar there. That's where I do my, actually, to be honest with you, this is my altar. This has become, that over there was some sort of material outward projection of an altar. This has become my altar. This is my altar. This is my temple. But I cannot stress to you enough how validating it is doing your own little video blogs, right? Do your own. Talk to yourself. It's a little uncomfortable having a conversation with yourself initially, but I'm telling you, man, it's awesome therapy. It's very wow, man. And then go back maybe and watch your own video, and you'll hear yourself start saying things that I've heard of other folks, free form writing, right? And then you go back and you read what you wrote, and you're going, oh, that was buried in there, Where did that come from? You were speaking, or you were writing from inside. The words that come out of your mouth, the words that go, pen to paper, may not even seem like your words. Like, where the fuck did that come from? That's you. I promise, that's you. Cool shit, man. But very therapeutic. I strongly recommend it. Strongly. Booyah. Bam. Once you get over that initial awkwardness, I guess, it's awesome. So with that, I may check in again and say, okay, I'm starting my 4 days today. Or I might just disappear for 4 days. I don't know. I don't know how this is unfolding. I truly don't. It's like, it's like a fucking adventure, It's like going to Walt Disney World the first time in Florida, and, you come around the corner and there's Main Street, USA, and then you turn the corner to the right and there's Space Mountain. And I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I don't know. I don't want to know. If I knew, I'd probably freak out. So with that being said, I'm a work in progress, and if any of this resonates with you, and whatever, man, whatever, hang loose, I'm glad you're here. If you found this, yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So I'm gonna sign out. I'm gonna go make myself warm up my coffee. Actually, I think I'm done with the coffee. I think I'll just warm it up, finish that one. And let's just see where our day goes, man. Let's just see. It's an adventure. Every day is Hawaii. Every day is Walt Disney World. Figuratively speaking. Every day is an amusement park, if we have the eyes to see it and the heart to experience it. I love you very much. I love you. Sign language. I love you. Peace that surpasses all understanding. And take it easy on yourself. Hang loose. Do something. You know what? I will leave you with this. Today. For Rizzles, man. Straight up. You got a couple of bucks, $10, whatever. I am permissioning you to take that $10, whatever, and go do something for you. For you. Get a haircut. Buy a piece of candy that you like. Indulge yourself a little bit. Give yourself a treat. Stop that I got to be here, I got to be there, I got to take care of this one, I got to take care of that one. Put your oxygen mask on, take some nice deep breaths, do something nice for yourself, and then go help other people. Namaste, hang loose, peace that surpasses all understanding. I see you. Have a great day. I'm out.